What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jurassic Park. No, it's twitch.tv/DanceNext. The coolest place on earth. How are you? I hope you are very well. What do we want? Like a... That's a snappy little loadout. Get us into some trouble. Dualies, okay? Hey, Rock, what's up? I linked some cheese in the Discord you might want for your keto journey. Of course, non-keto people might like it too. Anyone who likes cheese, really. I know, Ninja Killer. You haven't, actually. This is how we begin the streams for Final Fantasy XIII, so people don't miss any of it. Even though we're probably just going to be grinding tonight for most of it. We'll see. Final Fantasy XIII should be hitting in approximately 20-25 minutes. If you show up early, you get a game on top of Final Fantasy XIII. We're not taking anything away. We're giving you something. This is what we call bonus time. My game crashed. Wow, that was not cool. Haven't seen that happen before. Hello, Ninja Killer. How are you? Welcome. I'm just too good at that game, so they crashed it. I choose to believe that's what happened in my own narrative here. I know, Ninja Killer, it's true. You did get first rock. We don't have anything cool for that yet, but someday, maybe. It's just cool to get, though. CryEngine. Reconnect to the server? Yes, I'd love to. Can you load this time? I'm going to be going into a hostile world here that we're a couple minutes behind on the other hunters. Might want to play it a little bit differently, huh? You know, you can make an entire meal out of baked cheese if you feel like it. It's a real thing. They'll let you do it. You did get first, because we started early, which is why we're not on the main game. We're warming up for Final Fantasy XIII right now. You're not first double barrel, but you are here, which is good. Oh, we got contact. We have immediate contact. I hear somebody. break down the door? What the? Oh my god, where is this person? This is nothing like Tiny Tina. Very different kind of game. As you can see. I guess this is confusing people though, so we'll just get going with Final Fantasy XIII. I think the warm-up round is nice to let people kind of get in here, because especially when you start early, but since we have grinding to do, people aren't going to miss anything to do anyway. Congrats on Ketosis Rock. The trick is staying in it, obviously. Good luck. It takes most people a number of tries before they can get into it. No, that's alright. That's alright. We got work to do in Final Fantasy. We may as well get some, start farming, you know what I'm saying? We got some farming to do because that stupid robot flower thing, gave us a heck of a time last night. We'll need a couple more abilities to take them on. Maybe a couple of upgrades, perhaps. Comes up quickly on a Monday, doesn't it? And then look at that. Now our title's accurate and everything. Operation Nora. Great Rune, hello, what's up? How's it going? Interesting question. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You got to finally read my ERG. I mean, that's a little moldy at this point. I mean, I'm glad you read it, but the Miyazaki interview was very short, Great Rune. Only 1 hour. I assure you all the relevant bits were there. You have to understand that an hour interview... an hour interview with a translator involved, and, you know, other teams on hand to ensure accuracy, is a very short interview in reality. So the best bits of that interview are in there. At least the best bits of the interview that I, you know... Yeah, that was the best. Believe me, I selected the best information. I mean, Great Rune that barely covers anything in the game, as I knew it would, which is why I encourage people not to worry about spoilers. But I understand that philosophy. Hey, what's up, Crocodile? How's it going? You know, Croc, that was confusing people. People were like, that's not Final Fantasy XIII, and I was like, you're right, it's not. Yeah, Great Rune, that's probably the case, yeah. They definitely have, like, you know, pretty defined media cycles over there. It's pretty challenging, Croc. Like, when you have the game name up as something else and your title is Final Fantasy XIII, it can be confusing. I understand that. I respect that.
Be ready for the next fight.
Yeah, Great Rune, it's challenging.
Nothing
I'm glad you enjoyed the article, even though nothing in it was relevant at all by the time you read it. Nobody should be sorry for doing anything. Well, this game is, what, 12 years old? Production values are probably high for the era. It's hard to say. Yeah, poison swamps are a thing that he does.
Time to switch it up.
You're not wrong about that. I don't know. I liked Caelid, but I didn't like it as a poison swamp. I thought Caelid is very well done. But I don't know if I was impressed with it as a poison swamp, exactly. No, I hated Valley Defilement. And I think... Wow, it's gonna take forever to work this Gladius up. We should probably focus on accessories then, huh? Hey, what up, Pretendus One? How you doing? No, I thought Caelid was really cool. Just not as a poison swamp experience. And, you know, I think they'd be the first to say over there at From that, you know, they've improved on a lot of aspects from initial concepts and designs and ideas in the older games to modern games. Which would include Valley Defilement.
Time to switch it up.
What's up, Pretendus One? How you doing?
Keep it up.
We started very slightly early today. In the hopes to bring more action to you, so that we can get out of here at a reasonable time on a school night. Because school is in session. That's a great question, Pretendus One. Yeah, you know, Croc, it goes along with my professorial beard. Hey, we got a potion, nice. That'll come in handy.
We can win if we stay focused. Out of my way! Time to switch it up. That's it, Hope.
That's the first thing you do when you become a professor, is you gotta get a professorial beard, right? Hey, Jake Rose, yeah. The doctor is in, yo.
Keep up with me, Hope.
I have this feeling something bad's about to happen.
Why do you have that feeling? I don't know. Let's hit up the Crystarium, see if we can get anything. We are maxed, huh? No, I guess we weren't. Okay. I sure did pretend to swim. I wish there was an easier way to do this. There probably is, and I just haven't figured it out, but... I did teach at that school, for this one, for quite some time. I like that. Okay, so upgrading is going to be very expensive. We might have to grind for a long time. Unless we can get this fight down. It's a tough one. We should be playing Hunt right now, you know what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, what up, Jax?
Time to switch it up.
You are allowed to ask questions. In fact, in some circles, it's encouraged.
Just hang on.
Come on, Light.
Jack, I can tell you that it's Christmas time. And another thing, I can tell you that it's Christmas time, and it only happens once a year. Did you know that?
Good call.
It only happens once a year. Hey, Barry, how you doing? MacGyver, what's up, yo?
Thanks. Keep up with me, Hope.
Big fan of MacGyver.
Time to switch it up.
This... Oh my god, this game. Is this why most people play it on easy? Because it's ridiculous, really.
I've got your back.
MacGyver. I said Ninja Killer. MacGyver. I've never seen MacGruber. I don't really know what it is. It's a parody of some kind, I know that. But that's it. I'm well aware of McGruff. He was big in my day.
Here.
I would have been very impressed.
Odin. We do now. Hiya! Shake the ground.
Take a bite out of crime. It's the way to do it.
Hiya! Now. The storm is here.
Yeah, get gestalted on. Low Reza, you're not wrong.
Until next time.
This fight is so dumb. So unbelievably dumb.
Here. Come on, Light.
No, it's not a challenge run. It's the game.
Keep up with me, Hope.
No, we need Hope. I don't know why everyone dislikes Hope. He's as equally interesting as any other character in this game. I wouldn't exactly call it that. I think it's unfair to single Hope out, though, when I would say the vast majority of his characters are not interesting at all.
Follow my lead.
The bird is cool. We've mentioned the bird a lot.
Time to switch it up. Good call.
Here.
Follow my lead. Keep up with me, Hope.
Yeah! Take that, you piece of marshmallow tea.
Operation Nora, stage 1 complete.
Yeah, 4 stars is pretty good, but then this one I'll take it, okay? For that thing. Remember, for the record, we are playing on normal.
did well.
Hello. Okay? Yes, Low Reser, it's available on Discord. It was posted as promised. I will not be commenting on it in any way. But you can read it, you can see it. Low Reser, the answer to that is no, but we are trying not to make this an excessive slam fest on the game. So I will be generally refraining about the quality of the experience and rather focusing on discussion of the experience with our friends here in D-Squad.
That's where you live, right?
I have been extremely vocal about this game in the past, and there's no reason to have a playthrough marred by me just slamming it the entirety of the time.
We're the sea now, and no one's there but my dad.
There is not currently one, Jack.
Hope. You need to let him know what happened.
FF12 was fun. I also greatly dislike Final Fantasy XII. That full replay is on YouTube. That was the beginning of the end. Final Fantasy XII gave us what the template that turned into 13. I'm glad that, by the way, I'm glad that that people like varying game experiences.
Time to hunt some Lassie.
So what, we find him and that's that?
Don't get all hot and bothered.
Jack, what should we do for the new sub goal?
Am I doing the right thing?
We have a new bit goal.
Stop him!
Absolutely not, Jack. I mean, that's a goal that would make it so I'd have to stop streaming Low Reser, so that probably wouldn't be a good idea. There wouldn't be time to stream.
Hold on!
Okay.
Generally, the goal should involve streaming in some form. And I don't think I'm going back to school at this point, Low Reser. I'm already educated.
Jump!
In fact, I did spend a brief period working in higher ed. Believe it or not. The story of D is a long adventure, which is why it's in my memoirs you can find. I highly recommend reading chapter 1 of my memoirs. Oh, Salty, so many times. So many times. That's pretty much the entirety of the game. Now, we all love Snow. He's my favorite.
Sarah.
I've never been a substitute teacher. That's not
I went
accurate.
to the foul sea hoping to help her, but I was too late. Ow!
I knew you were.
I don't know where you get that one from.
Ow!
Snap to it. We're rolling out.
Yeah. Hunting Lassie, right?
That's right, the Lassie. And if you turn into a Pulse Lassie on me, then we're gonna have a problem. I'm very concerned about the Lassie. Must be wrong? What must be wrong? I would like to save our progress, because you know why? We have a stream raid to do. And I know it's the early stream raid, so nobody probably dropped any units. Oh, hey, can I pause, right? There we go. Boom, got him. So we like to get this early. Oh, actually, people did drop units. That's nice. It's a nice surprise. A little treasure to begin the evening, shall we? The closing bell. Who is the coolest character in Final Fantasy XIII? It is the baby Chocobo. That's my answer. That may differ from your answer. I highly recommend some bread cheese with your Final Fantasy XIII. Cool, cool, cool. See, we actually won our first fight. That's actually... that never happens. Anyway. Let's keep rolling. Let's see what happens with our friends Snow, Fang, Lassie, the Pulse Lassie, Lightning, Hope. I gotta tell you, we are into it now. Baby Chocobo is easily my favorite character in this game. Oh boy, here we go. The Sunleth Waterscape. Oh, I remember this level. No, I don't. I don't remember any levels in this game. Well, I can't wait till we can get some more Elden Ring
So,
merch.
where we headed?
Don't know.
You don't know? I thought you had somewhere in mind the way you took off.
Great Rune, some people very much like it.
I followed the smell.
What?
What did I get you with, Prime? Go on. We're smelling flowers. There's a chocobo, a baby one. Did you know about that?
Naturey.
Naturey.
Just smells damp. And I think something bit me.
Don't you love the woods? Oh, no.
Sky. Closest city that way.
I hope so, Great Rune.
That is not good. I wonder if those two were caught in the net.
What do we do?
What do we do? Right now, what can we do?
We got to worry about the Pulseless Sea, all right? So let's focus on that. The remaster, yes, Great Room, that's correct. They do, Mikey. They do. It's true, Great Room.
Other way.
They do love JRPGs. I think more. I think they like watching me play JRPGs, actually.
To Nautilus.
As we set off, it was like he'd forgotten that I was still there.
All right. Battle team change.
You want to get the Nautilus? Our road's through here.
Listen, all Final Fantasy games have good songs, Great Room. That's a fact.
First things first, we need to clear these woods.
Even when the other aspects of the franchise in each title suffer, sometimes vastly more than others, they have always had incredible soundtracks. And that's not just Uematsu, who's obviously very, very influential and important, but, you know, it speaks to their entire sound and composition team. Did you really think I was going to say that, Prime? I don't think you did. That's disappointing to hear, Great Rune. Objectively speaking, Final Fantasy XIV is the best because it has the most bangers. That's true. Because I do think it's unfair to compare it. We generally do not compare the MMOs to the mainline games. It's just not fair. I mean, it will eventually. Thank you for Tennis One. I mean, they all have incredible soundtracks. That's not really debatable. I mean, you could try. You know what? I can tell you for sure that the best thing about that game is probably the music. I don't exactly remember what it sounds like, but I assume we can still download that and play it someday for the stream. Final Fantasy soundtrack tier list? I would have to spend some time on that. I can't do that one on the fly. We could do it, though.
There's a sight I didn't want to see.
They're not that rare, Great Room, but yeah, we can do... The next one we have to do is Final Fantasy mainline games tier list. And then we can do soundtracks if we want, but that's a tough one. Like, I would have to do research for that to make sure that I knew where everything was. I don't think that's uncommon at all, Prime.
Change is good, Pops. Follow my lead, Pops.
Follow my lead, Pops. Final Fantasy VIII, I think, is actually fairly highly regarded, depending on which community you're talking to. No.
All this dampness, damn.
I know that we released a Final Fantasy tier list of GI recently. I do recommend checking it out. You'll get a lot of, I actually, as I actually already told you, I declined to participate in that.
Atta girl.
Change is good, Pops.
Well, I guess this is better than homicidal scorpion robots and mountains of trash.
I did. I took one look at. I said I thought I heard we were doing it, and I was just like,
a nice picnic spot. Minus
you
all the
know,
uninvited guests.
we'd be here all month and we'd just be arguing in circles. So I am going to opt this one out and let somebody else's opinions get into the mix. No, I didn't. Bacon, I definitely declined to give input on that list. Correct. The list would have never gone out. We would still be arguing about it right now at 8 p.m. today.
Now you're talking. Keep up, old man.
Go, girl.
It would have been like, you know, filibustering. Hey, for this one, you don't have to tell me this kind of stuff. What do you think I would have said? As soon as we started having that conversation, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I got other stuff I can do, and I have to, if I get into this conversation, it will never end. Hey, there you go, Dr. Mono, again. I never claimed to be the be-all, end-all of Final Fantasy rankings, okay? I said that my participation in that list would mean that the list still wasn't done today.
No daydreaming now.
I think it's nice to get some. I think it's nice to get some fresh opinions in the mix with those kinds of like legacy lists. It was a good way to get a pulse on some of our newer writers. It was a group effort, Prime. I believe we put GI staff on there, so it was like a discussion,
To the victor go this morning.
which I opted out of because I knew it would.
Where's the weed?
I told you the discussion would then take weeks, and I would never agree with it. So I was like, "Yep, y'all got this." We had a lot of different voices in that article.
For all we know, they could be so.
I know we used to have the functionality that we could put every author on a group piece, but I don't know that we did that for that one. It was not a single person's opinion or anything like that. A lot of voices went into that. There was a lot of discussion. And again, if I would have gotten in that discussion, I wouldn't be here tonight streaming because I'd still be having that discussion. So I knew better, alright? You, it was nice to get some, like I said, I thought it was really actually very refreshing to hear some opinions. They let me in, Pratt, they let me in. I just didn't want to. In fact, you know, it was requested, and I was just like, I can't do this. Because I saw where some of the rankings were, and I was just like, nope, I'm not doing this. Enjoy. Azel, hello. Yeah, we're getting some 5 stars. Again, I opted out of that one, okay? I think it's for the best. You didn't. It wasn't my list, right? That's a group list, and I think it came out nicely, and we got a lot of different voices involved. It wasn't up. No, I didn't miss out, Bacon. I have a lot of other stuff to do, and if I get bogged down in that, I'd never get it done. I wouldn't be here to stream. Exactly, Bacon. So, you know, it's all about making choices. Well, here's the thing, Prime. I wouldn't have ever died on that hill, right? We'd still be on that hill right now. And there'd be no article. And that is not a very efficient use of anyone's time. Improved debuffing. I didn't die on any hill for that. I said this is it. Enjoy. That's right, Big Boss. Welcome. I called my uncle and asked if Breath of the Wild would be pushed back, and I didn't know such thing. Yeah, she's got a Belladonna wand now, or whatever. I don't know. I think even if Breath of the Wild 2... I know it's impossible to predict. I'm sure Breath of the Wild 2 will be an amazing game. Will it be Elden Ring good? I don't know.
Bye-bye. Keep up, old man. Now you're talking.
Nobody can say that till it comes out. We don't have to worry about that for a while. I think this year might still have some surprises in store. We'll see. Yeah, Ragnarok could still be this year, absolutely. But, you know, we talked about this for a long time, and I was like, you know, any of those big players that are going to come in and challenge Elden Ring's title could be delayed. One of those three has already happened to, correct? Big Boss, that's always going to happen anyway, okay?
Follow my lead, Pop.
Game of the Year discussions are full of spirited conversations and arguments. Well, Double Barrel chat made me play through Breath of the Wild. And I'm not disappointed I did. I enjoyed it immensely.
Great. Here's the bumper crop.
Prime, somebody made a meme of me in that game. I don't know if you've seen it. I'll try to find it on the next stream raid. It syncs up where you landed on that. Yeah, Double Barrel, that's an interesting thing. You know, I was forced to play the game by chat. It was a stream goal, much like this game. So I had to play through it, and I ended up really liking it. No, it got a War one, pretentious one. I'll post it in general here in a second. Hang on, I got it somewhere, I think.
Change is good, Pops.
Hey, Koshi. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Atta girl.
And done.
A very different Dan in that video, but I still think he's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, Keto Dan needs to get back into hard keto. Did I like Breath of the Wild better than Dread? Yeah, I did. I did. Dread was a nice return to form, but it was just utterly bizarre in some respects. I'm glad they did the experiments. I'm glad they were willing to go back to 2D Metroid. That was good. I don't think it was exactly what we needed, but it worked well. Some very unusual and questionable decisions alongside a lot of good ones. I mean, you're not wrong about the buttons. I refuse to believe that they couldn't have made a better control scheme for that game. Yeah, when you paradigm shift, Salty, you can get some mad air. What the hell were you doing there, man? Just hanging out watching the battle?
You're gonna regret this. Take that. Now you're talking.
Hey, you know, if you like Slay the Spire, there was a,
Keep up, old man.
something just came out to check out there, by the way.
Counting on you, old man. Keep it together, Pops.
There's a mod that you can play that lets you play as the bad guys. It's pretty cool.
Way to go, Sass.
Slay the Spire? Stagger maintenance? What the hell does that mean? Ooh, extends the duration for enemies are staggered. Oh, I like that. The Doctor's Code. Slay might be free on Game Pass, but I don't know if you can use the mod on Game Pass. I think the mod is on Steam. Not entirely sure.
There should be a dock on the other side of these trees.
Who said that Elden Ring is old news? That's ridiculous. Hey, I can't help. We have to play this
Hey,
game.
Saz.
All right?
Tell me about yourself.
How many people call me Dr. Tack? About 3.
Any family?
I have a little boy.
Oh, so you're married.
I was, yeah.
All right, I gotta find this this God of War meme for when we have
Your son needs you.
the Stream Raider break. They are remaking Max Payne 1 and 2. Yes, that is very true. I meant Goldie, thank you for the follow. You weren't following?
Is it the Lassie thing?
How'd you...
You might be a Lassie, but you're still a daddy.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
He might be a Lassie. Hey, you know, he's got the chocobo. Oh god, we're gonna have story, aren't we? Em and Goldie, what's up?
Hey, Dad.
Making a wish, huh?
No, no, that's okay. You don't have to. I'm not gonna. You know, there's no follow shaming here.
Well, they're never happy.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I wouldn't follow me
Never
either.
smile. So here's what I wished.
Have you seen me
I
play
wish
Hunt?
that you'd cheer
I'm
up.
so
You might
rusty.
kill yourself.
Now that right there, main
about
character.
Your wish came true.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for,
Baby
Dad?
Choco, best character in the game.
That's my little secret.
Pretend it's when I used to be really good.
Saz,
You got to get back into the Hunt, okay?
you all right?
Oh, yeah.
You only follow me for Elden Ring.
Come on, Pop.
Well, there's always hot
We're
and fresh
going
Elden
to
Ring
keep it
content coming,
together,
Double Barrel.
okay?
You can count on that.
Now, let's go.
That is very true.
And to think
Now I got kids looking.
I hesitated.
We're not playing like
Someday
Souls
I
3,
am.
2, or 1, or Demons, or anything like that. We're only playing Elden Ring for our... Hey, look at that. Dr. Mono, thank you for the sub. A powerful scale beast awaits you ahead. It could be a difficult fight for only 2 people. However, this enemy is slow on his feet, meaning you can easily avoid the encounter if you so desire. You will face many harrowing challenges as you press on. When you feel your enemies may be too strong, avoid them. I've never avoided a battle in my life. And yeah, Dr. Mono, thanks for giving M. Ngoli a sub. Yeah, that means optional. Is that what that means? Prime, thank you so much for teaching me about games. What would I do without you? Yeah, Rainforest Cafe. Yes. Thank you, Emma Goldie. I get so much crap from chat about Rainforest Cafe. In fact, they were dissing Rainforest Cafe just last night. I couldn't really handle it.
Keep up, old man.
Okay, they weren't kidding. This thing is actually freaking huge.
Follow my lead, Pop. Change is good, Pops.
Yeah, listen, hey. I think Rainforest Cafe is amazing. And not for the food, okay?
Counting on you, old man. For you. Huh? Change is good, Pops. Nice time.
No, we talked about it. It's the ambiance, alright? fake rainforest noises. Plastic, you know, frogs. It's like you're really in the rainforest. Yeah, I don't think that's why that happened, Prime.
Phew.
Yeah, but I'm more unmovable and more stubborn than this thing is.
Change is good, Pops.
But yeah, this is probably a lesson that we shouldn't fight everything.
Take that.
Pretend this one, it's great. You get to hear like real sound effects.
Follow my lead, Pops.
Yes, it is a chain. Generally found in like big malls, high profile malls. So we're talking about the one at Mall of America when we're talking about the one here in Mini. God, no, don't do that.
Change is good, Pops.
Rainforest Cafe has tourist traps. That's true.
Take that.
I mean, I'm not denying that.
Keep up, old man. Keep it together, Pops.
We have not used a consumable in this battle.
On you, old man.
As you can see, I have a great grasp of this game's mechanics at this point, and I'm using every advantage we have. You gotta understand, the thing about both these characters that I have here right now, they don't have any upgrades on their weapons at all. None. We do have to fix that. Rainforest cafes are tourist traps, but they can still be fun. Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. That's a different experience. I've been to several of those before as well. You know, one time I went to one of those with Ben Hansen. When we went to a Jurassic Park Evolution event. By the way, we won. What up? They said it couldn't be done. Alright, time to run the stream raid. Let me, yeah, with no consumables. I'm telling you, I got the mechanics down now, Prime. I didn't know what the heck I was doing on day one. But now I'm pro. Alright, let me see if I can find this file. Margaritaville is a thing. I don't know where... Oh man, I'm gonna have to find... It's gonna take me all night to find this God of War meme. Somebody made it when we were doing the game club on God of War, and they heard what I said about the game, so they made the meme up. I have it saved somewhere. but it'll probably take me a while to find it. So, I'll find it after the stream and post it in Discord. Rather than interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for the evening. Yeah, it's gonna take me forever to find it. But I will find it. Were I attacked by pterodactyls? No, 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 no. We didn't actually... Me and Hanson were off the clock when we went to Jimmy Buffett's land. We both got burgers, I think, as I recall. Burger baskets. We had the real Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville experience. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on Disney stuff, right? Why wouldn't that work? I have no idea. I mean, Disney is like, you know... I like all the Disney restaurants, even the really crappy ones. I mean, Margaritaville and Rainforest Cafe are both chains, and they do cater to different tastes. Am I a Disney shill? I don't think so. Yeah, I haven't seen Moon Knight at all. What's keto friendly in the Hooters menu? I don't know. I haven't been to Hooters in 20 years. Probably dry rub wings or a burger without the bun. You can always find something keto at any restaurant. Even fast food. You always, you know, people think that when they go keto, they're not gonna be able to go out with their friends anymore. It's just not true. I have not seen it. I'm really behind on all of my my media. I sure haven't. Pretend this one.
Way to go!
I mean, that's pro right there, Emma Goldie.
Change is good, Pops.
You gotta work those. You gotta work those gift cards. Target card, 5% off. That's nice. You know, here in Minneapolis, we respect the Target.
You look tired. Not enough sleep?
I guess.
Not surprising. Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
Oh, boom, got him, chat.
I'm just gonna lie down for a little.
Level 60 Black Mage says the soundtrack to this game is so good. That's true. I cannot deny that. As long as we talk about just the soundtrack, I think we'll be great. And the baby chocobo. Those are two good things.
Being made a lassie, it's not easy. I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried. But even if we don't know what'll happen, we have to keep our dreams alive.
That's very important. That's true. That's a true statement.
Something to look forward to. You know?
I mean,
Next
don't we
up
all
is
salty?
Nautilus. City
You know,
of
I think the baby chocobo is part of all of us, really.
Yeah.
I wish the baby chocobo would join the team, like as a party member.
What?
Uh-oh.
Sass?
Let's go, baby chocobo. We have to find Saz, and only baby chocobo knows where he is. Wow, he didn't go very far. Man, I'm really glad we were so worried. He went 7 steps away. We better hold everything.
Sass?
You scared me.
What's up?
Where did you go?
I'm just thinking.
Yo, let's
Don't blame
go.
yourself. You know, you can't control who a FLC picks for a focus.
My son Dodge. He was picked. He's a lassie. He
Uh-oh.
said he wanted to see a foul sea.
No, don't do
I
it.
took him to go on a tour.
Oh, God.
Thought I'd surprise him with a chocobo chick to take home.
Well, we got hit by some
Second I
story,
turned my
folks.
back, into the energy plant he went.
Dodge! Dodge, come out here! Dodge! I know you're in here! Dodge! Where are you? Say something! Dodge! Hey, what's wrong? Dodge!
Daddy!
It's all right. You okay? You're not hurt,
I'm
are
very concerned about the lassie. You know what happens after you become a pulse lassie, right? Yeah, it's super heartwarming, Pretendus One. Maybe I can find that
Those
meme
Pulse
now.
Lassie had snuck in and tried to attack the Sanctum Fal'Cie.
Hey, Jay, what's up?
It did the only thing it could and made Dodge a lassie to protect it.
Oh, no.
My son, he got picked by a Sanctum Fal'Cie. He's a hero. But where Pulse Lassie, Dodge's enemies.
Oh, no.
PSICOM showed up right after that to take custody of him. Then, it was one test after another. Even then, they couldn't figure out his focus. Maybe it was
Yeah,
look for Pulse Lassie,
Crocodile knows his Disney,
maybe it was kill
apparently.
him. Either way, how could a kid that young even stand a chance? After he was made a lessee, Dodge had some way of sensing things from Pulse. He was the one who found the Pulse File C. But the kid can't fight. So, that's why I put myself on the train to Purgeville. I figured his focus had to have something to do with destroying that Pulse File C. Thought I could do it for him, and, well, you know the rest. If I was right about his focus, he's probably a crystal already. Of course, if he was supposed to take out that thing's lessee, then either we die, or he's a Sith.
If I can find this God of War meme, I'll post it after the stream on Discord. I will find it.
Just listen to the old Pork Chop Express and take his advice on a dark and stormy night, all right? When some wild-eyed 8-foot-tall maniac grabs your neck, taps the back of your favorite head up against a barroom wall, and he looks you crooked in the eye and he asks you if you've paid your dues, well, you just stare that big sucker right back in the eye, and you remember what old Jack Burton always says at a time like that. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
What a... Hey, Jay, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thanks for the fully loaded subs. That is a fully loaded sub pack. That's a 5-sub gift pack, which we like a lot.
And to think, I hesitated.
I appreciate it immensely. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the gift subs.
I hesitated.
You know what old Jack Burton does at a time like this? That is a fully loaded sub situation. Am I gonna play the Max Payne remakes? It's a little early to declare we're gonna play those. Literally just got announced. Yeah, you know, a 5-sub pack, Pretentious One, generally comes with jalapenos and a pretty good cheese. We're not talking like a hunk of, like, Asiago cheese bread coated with, like, you know, butter Gouda or anything like that. But it's like some jalapeno cream cheese and some Italian vinaigrette with some spicy salami. I don't know. I don't know anything about them yet, Barry. You've probably heard me express hesitance for remakes and reboots. That has not changed. I like letting the original work stand a lot of the time.
A device that makes bad weather. Come out to play in the rain, did you? Isn't that adorable?
Thanks again, Jay, for that fully loaded sub package. That's like it's like the bag you walk out of there with, you know? When you walk out of the sub shop with a bag, you got like 3 fully loaded subs in there. Like completely, you know, pressed down with a knife and fully freaking loaded. Salt, pepper, all the fixins, Sears Modulate. So yeah, 5 sub packs are pretty good. Oh yeah, Jay, like it's before you take a bite out of those fresh subs, you know. Just tearing into one is always really tasty, you know. Stop making you hungry. Well, that's what we do here. Yes, I'm aware I could have avoided this fight. I read the message. What makes you think I had any intention of ever avoiding a fight? We can use the XP and we can use the materials, right?
Now, if we regulate the weather, we might be able to control these nasty critters.
I am pretty hard up for monster items. I had no intention of avoiding that fight. I will probably avoid these fights with the scale bounds, because they're going to take forever to do. But regular dudes? No. No, Salty, I knew the mechanic. I merely chose to want to battle. Can you not believe that? Is that so unbelievable? Pulse Lassie. We gotta be careful, there's Pulse to see around. Argent when I know the game, sure. That's very different than this game, as you well know.
JDUF42 cheered. X1050. A fully loaded sub with extra gobble and fixings, split to feed 5,000 like Jesus at the Sea of Galilee.
Yeah. Thanks, thanks, Jay. That's a lot of bits. I appreciate that. And yes, I do... You know what? For as much as I like cured meats and stuff like that, typically on the subs, I kind of go light on them. I know everybody likes little gabagool on their on the subs and stuff, but you can go overboard with the cured meats. I do like them jam-packed with meats, but generally I like to have that kind of thing in like a cheese and meat plate. I think they can actually overpower a sandwich. But yeah, back in the day, when we were fully loading our subs, yeah, we'd get everything on it, so we would get all three kinds of cured meat that are the commonplace ones at those places. No, I have not considered that bacon. No, a meat is not a condiment, Big Boss. Prosciutto is not a condiment. Honey mustard is an abomination. Mustard is really good, though. Sweet onion sauce? No onions. No onions ever. But I can tell you right now, I will be the first to announce that I have not considered going into cheese professionalism. Fallen Saint, I don't bring it up. They bring it up. They made me do it. I have never been involved in the cheese trade. Now, there are plenty of other states that are cheese heavy. You know, we're cheese lovers here in Minnesota. Pepperoni on pizza is a condiment. Okay, Pratt, you know, you can choose violence here, but That doesn't mean we have to accept it. Fallen, they walked me right into this, okay? I didn't want to have this kind. I don't like. You think I like talking about ketchup every night? I don't. So luxury meats don't really exist in many cases. I think there's only one place in the United States where you can actually get real Wagyu. Definitely not. I think there's only one place in the US you can actually get real Wagyu. I think it's in Vegas somewhere. The rest of the stuff is called that, but it's not actually real Wagyu. Hey, I love a good fillet. I don't think you need to go to the extremes, though. Like you're talking about, Jay. I like high-quality ingredients all the time. I think they're great. But the really, really super top-end stuff that's like, you know, 10x or more of what you're paying for a regular meal, forget it. It's just too much. Some of the really good steakhouses and stuff, though, are worth it, for sure. And if you put ketchup on your steak, get out. Diced onions? No. Onions are a never. They're an overpowering, nasty taste that will absolutely annihilate any other flavors you have going on. It's an overpowering, ghoulish flavor. We are anti-onions here. I did, you know, one of my biggest lessons in the last 5 years was pickles on pizza. That's a classic. It's amazing. Highly recommend it. Torn leather. That's good. We were looking for that. It's the only way we're going to get some upgrades going here. You know what I'm saying? If you put ketchup and onions on your steak, then I can't help you. You're beyond helping.
I made a mistake. I did not mean.
Here we go.
Not the father figure. Okay. Okay. Okay, you may in fact be a modern day William Jenkins taking over snare side. Okay. And the snippy were both very much involved in the creation of the father. See. Others might have thrown away the sour soup when they found Cretin swimming in it. Interloper. Insect. No. Not the father figure. He taught his children. Simply remove the threat and continue enjoying.
Yeah, he did. I watched that man pull a living cockroach out of the soup and just eat it. Absolutely gross. To answer your question, though, Bacon, I'd much rather eat 1 cup of ketchup than a cup of onions. We were sitting there, all right? You know, I know you have the stories behind these. I'm not going to go into the full story of the father figure because that's way too long. But for this specific event that involved the father figure, we were playing some LAN Age of Empires 3, and he went next door to the Chinese restaurant that we frequented, and he came back with a big tub of like sweet and sour soup. He opened it up, and there was a cockroach swimming in there, like just on the top, just completely disgusting. He's like, whatever. Takes the cockroach out, throws it like, you know, outside, and just eats the soup. I was like, I would never do that. What is wrong with you? But that was William Jenkins, the father figure. We did have an AoE 3 LAN party, that's correct. That's where this happened. I believe the LAN center that we used to play games at is long gone. But the Chinese place that we used to go eat at next door, that's still there. And it's still getting terrible reviews. But we... absolutely, Arjun. I definitely didn't go back after that.
It smells fishy, and I'm gonna find it.
No, I think it scales more with strength, double barrel. You have to upgrade it, it will tell you. But yes, you put more in whatever it scales with more of. Correct. Go ahead, try to go. You can go look up the reviews. I can show you. You want to know the place? A little bit of bonus Dan lore.
What do we do?
All right.
I will link the place during the next break. We used to go there all the time. I used to get the General So's. They had like a lunch deal that for us poor college kids was incredible.
Come and get it!
It was like $4 for an entree, rice, and a drink. But you know what they say, you get what you pay for. No, this was when I was in college at Michigan State University, Salty, so... No, not the same place you're talking about. Look at how we're just having this like smooth resort style music as we're fighting two bosses. This sounds like what's playing when you go to like the tourism office, the concierge. It is way too peaceful for this situation. And what is with all the bosses in this game being absurd bullet sponges that require complete mastery of the fight for like an extended period of time? I mean, I'm sure we've all eaten a certain number of bugs. That's just reality, right? But to find a living insect in your meal and then just stone cold go in like it wasn't there, I don't know. I don't think I could do that. You know, historically, we've probably all eaten a lot of really disgusting stuff, but to knowingly do it is different, I think. This was a big freaking roach, Barf. Yeah, this was like a jumbo-sized cockroach. But that was the father figure, man. He taught Snaricide everything he knows. For all I know, both those individuals have left this earth. Pretty wild bunch back then. No, I will not be doing any roaches, Arjun. Sorry. Can't do it. I love challenges, but we'd never be able to price that fairly. No, can you guys are... No, I'm not doing any freaking bugs, alright? What the hell's wrong with you? Oh my god, I hate this game. I actually hate this game.
I'm sorry.
It's like you're playing Demon Souls with 10 vit, and the boss fights take half an hour. Okay, let me get the link for those in chat who are interested. Assuming this restaurant still exists, which I think it does, actually. It does. This place still exists. You're gonna have to go, like, on Yelp or something to find the ratings. It does have nasty Google reviews. That is where we frequented. That is where Mr. Jenkins got his sweet and sour cockroach. I never went back there after that, but a lot of other people still did go. Yeah, Shrouded, I mean, hey. Like I said, it was a very affordable meal for a college student. And it was completely located and right next door to where we used to go play games. Which is gone, but maybe there's like a legacy website or something. Yeah, it has a TripAdvisor page. Even though the place is long gone. This is where we used to go to play games. One of the first pictures on Google is an insect in somebody's food. Isn't that interesting? Fancy that. Did happen. Very gross. Yep. I was, you know, I did attend college there, so yes. You would often find me on Grand River, on the main event area. The Peanut Barrel, which I used to frequent, I believe is still there. That place is awesome. Are we gonna have to farm? Ugh. I told you, think I was making this up? Hey, I gave you the exact locations. Yeah, and by the way, folks, we would eat there frequently, so I am sure I inadvertently got plenty of extra protein. But yes, finding a giant living insect in the soup was enough for me to not go back there. Because they're really cheap, Argent, and they're in a college town. And they're open really, really late on the main strip. These are all the reasons. So you get like, obviously there's people who go there during the day for the cheap, very cheap lunches. And then there's the night crowd, so the 3 a.m. bar closing crowd is also going to be there. Looking for I don't know, they were really, really cheap meals. Like, really cheap.
I appreciate it.
Again, that's not cheap enough to warrant bugs, but... We did frequent that place for a very long time due to its proximity to some of our other haunts. I mean, yeah, the place was always busy. Like, it wasn't a sit-down restaurant or anything, right? You go in, you'd get your stuff, and you'd be going, you know, almost instantly.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You know, I've never gotten bed bugs, which fascinates me because I used to travel quite a lot. I was always incredibly fastidious about checking for bed bugs before I, like, even would bring my bag into the room. Like, you know, I'm trained in how to look for them because they're clever. Hey, listen. That's where we used to eat, okay?
Take that!
Personal pan pizza croc was at Pizza Hut, dude. Little Caesars is still very much around. And you can get your crazy bread and your hot and ready. They never had personal pan pizza at Little Caesars. They had the baby pan, or whatever their version was. I mean, the Bigfoot was always great. We used to get the Bigfoot for sleepovers. A couple of 2 liters of Mountain Dew and a Bigfoot for an SNES play sesh. You know, being from Michigan, I didn't have to wait for Little Caesars at all. You know, it's headquartered there, isn't it? I think. That and Domino's. Yeah, you know, since I used to work at Target, I also used to eat at Target all the time, too. I mean, yeah, I used to drive by Domino's headquarters every day at one of my jobs. Domino's corporate campus. They had actual buffalo on that corporate campus. Like actual bison roaming around in like a field.
A hop, skip, and a jump, and we're in Nautilus.
The city of dreams.
Giordano's, yeah.
If only we were dreaming up those
You know, a lot of my friends talk that place up big time.
What's the deal?
What's the deal? We should go save. That's what the deal is, but alright, let's go. Hey, Winter, what's up, yo?
Gonna run and take a look ahead.
Did Target hook me up during breaks? No. I paid for my own meals there. Give me a break. Are you kidding me, Pretenders One? I worked in the back room. Zingerman's? Yes? They did not give us free meals at Target, okay? But they did have good pretzels and popcorn and
Board the ship over there.
and hot dogs. Let me tell you, those hot dogs on the rollers after a night of climbing up ladders and depositing pillows, nothing beats one of them hot dogs. And some of their nachos, that nacho cheese. Nacho cheese, some roller dogs, and a fresh pretzel. And some lassi.
When it rains around here, it pours. And then it rains some more.
Saz, do you hate Pulse?
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, I always put the nacho cheese in the roller dogs. Always shrouded. Yeah, Barry, that's where I would eat, you know?
Of course. It's not to say I always hated it.
I think we would start our shifts at like, I don't know. We didn't go full overnights at Target, but we went really late.
All that sanctum ranting.
So I'd be getting Food Avenue like before it closed.
Only a matter of time before they strike.
It wasn't a Walmart situation where I'd get in at 7 p.m. and work till... Wait, what was it? It was 7 p.m. to 10 a.m. or something like that? It was something weird.
Tired old cynics
Maybe
like
7
me?
to 6?
We don't just
Maybe?
swallow that tabloid.
I forget.
No, not me. I figured the sanctum was up to something crooked.
Barry, I'm aware that Food Avenue was not the best, but it's what I had, okay? We made do with what we had back then.
Now that I think about it, all this purge business, it really only happened because Dodge found that Pulse Falsi.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, Winter. Walmart, Target, and
Don't
Best Buy.
blame him.
In my
It was
youth,
all-
you know?
Yeah, you're right. It was that scum from Pulse behind it.
I might as well have tried to stop the rain. I fought the tears, but they still fell.
You're getting soaked.
The Pulse Lassie.
I'll be fine. It's only water.
I worked I worked truck unloading and merchandising eventually. I worked for them for quite a few years. I actually moved locations. That was the longest retail stint I did. So it was truck unloading and loss prevention, and then backroom merch at another location when I moved locations. This is, of course, a very long time ago.
Cocoon is caught in the grip of a pulse-born terror. If we allow the sea activity to continue...
I know. Listen, Salty One, I had that popcorn all the time. It was really well priced.
The peace and stability we have fought so hard to maintain will be nothing but a memory. Pulse the sea threaten our very way of life.
Food Avenue, yo.
They must be eliminated.
Alright, Jay, thanks again.
No hesitation.
That is all. If we fail, our citizens pay the price.
Well, yeah, Winter. This was, I don't know, what, 20 years ago?
Task force reporting.
I'm sure that happened somewhere, pretend this one.
Sir.
We can make it.
I'm
Get
sure
to the
there are some
station and board
boutique
the train
restaurant
for Eden.
locations that do that.
You think it's still running?
Well, if it isn't, we'll make it run.
Then punch straight into the heart of the sanctum? Now you're thinking like a pulseless sea.
Yeah.
Well, this is Operation Nora. It's not just snow I'm after. The sanctum's gotta pay too.
The Pulse the Sea.
Hey, you're the one who said we had to fight. Every minute we waste, we're tempting fate. There's some underground tunnels not far from here. I used to play in them when I was a kid. No one uses the entrance anymore.
Well, yeah,
So
you
even the
know,
army
in
doesn't
fact,
know
during
about
the same
it. But I know where
timeline,
it is.
where
We
I
can
was hanging
sneak
out
in
playing
under
Age of
the
Empires
roses.
3 and finding cockroaches and soup,
Sounds good.
I was working at the Best Buy there.
Here we go.
I worked at the East Lansing Best Buy for years to help pay for school.
Huh. No more rivalries now.
I'd like to
Psychon's
begin
brought in the Guardian Corps.
the
Okay.
life and times of my
There's an old
memoirs.
drainage pipe. We can use it
If
to
you
avoid
may,
being seen.
today at
Tunnel
the soda
entrance is a little
shop,
further up.
Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is about Ginny Girl. Ginny Girl represents something very special to all of us inside. She's not a human. Rather, Ginny Girl is a representative of the terrier community. Does that make sense to anyone listening in on this?
Well, that was a very interesting message. Thank you, Brad. Yes. Well, I can... I can vouch that it is not a good place. We did eat there for years, though. Again, not because of the food quality, but because of price and proximity. Most of us did stop going after the cockroach incident. And yeah, I know everywhere's got problems, right? But like that place was beyond the pale in terms of that. Well, on campus, we had a lot of good burger joints. You know, it was a college town. I used to like the Papa Joe burger at the Peanut Barrel. Well, yeah, that's today, Salty. $8.75 for a dinner combo today. That dinner combo was less than $5 back in when I was there. So when I was my girlfriend at the time, she worked at a place there called Pizza House, and they actually had really, really good Italian nachos. So I would have those like pretty much every night because she'd just bring them home. And that was awesome. I do like the Italian nachos. They're pretty fun if you've ever had them. They're kind of funky and weird the first time you have them, but they can grow on you pretty hard. They're a very strange amalgamation of ingredients. Google it, Big Boss. Of course, you can put ketchup on anything, but you'd ruin them. Like, I believe if you're gonna have some kind of sauce with Italian nachos, it's gonna be like marinara.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, and that's not what Italian nachos is.
There should be another drainage pipe.
But places like that place, the Pizza House, and Rice Kitchen stayed open until very late. Yeah, Croc, same. I don't really think that they're, you know, I don't think anyone is pretending that they're like a classic Italian meal or anything, though. Come on. It's just a bunch of fun, like, Italian-style foods mixed together in a nacho-style basket thing. And I ate the crap load of those pretty much every night. There was also another really great place I like to eat late. Let me show you. They had something that they had basically like a fried sub called a dub. I was very healthy in college, as you can tell here. During the upcoming break in 9 minutes, I will link both of my midnight places to go in East Lansing.
That's how it's done.
They both delivered, by the way, too. Oh god, I remember my freshman year though. We actually ate at my freshman year. We ate at a pizza place called Good Times Pizza or something of that, and they got actually shut down for health violations. That stuff was actually, like, toxic, but it was unbelievably cheap. You get a large pizza for, like, $4. We used to have those, like, just strewn about the dorms. Like you wouldn't believe. And they were literally shut down for health code violations. So, yeah. And we ate there for, like, 2 years.
Talk about close calls. I think we made it past all the guards. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Only kids like me.
Yeah, Winter, my eating habits in college were not good.
They'll call in a team and canvass the whole tunnel system.
Then we better hurry.
So, where's this thing come out anyway?
Well, I don't really know for sure.
We'll find out today.
Yeah, I know, Croc. I'm aware of that, okay? We all thought it was really funny at the time. We're like, hey, wait, we can't get that crappy pizza anymore?
I think I remember learning about this in school.
Like, yeah, that place literally got shut down. And we had one friend who worked at Gumby's Pizza, so he would bring home Pokey Sticks all the time. So that was good.
This is what it looks like down here.
Yeah, that was the breadsticks. Hey, thanks for the follow. Is my mic directional? I don't know. Ask Pratt. Pratt takes care of all my sound stuff. I mean, not Pratt. Ask Prime.
Keep up with me, Hope. Follow my lead.
Here! Come on, Light!
I had Prime Energy. Prime Energy is my my sound consultant. So anytime we have a mic issue, we like to talk to him. I don't know if he's still in chat though. I mean, that's another year, Bacon. I used to eat, 1 year when I was on campus, I lived right next to the 7-Eleven. So I would literally just go over there and get a big bite combo.
It's the city's food production
God.
policy.
I'm frankly, the way I ate in college, I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Name's Carbuncle. That's one of our enemies, being Sanctum and all.
So, kill him and cut off the food supply.
Oh, I think it's because I
That
leaned
would
into
be
the
as
mic.
popular.
My bad.
I think people have enough reason to hate us, don't you?
Yeah, you're probably right. Hungry people make for angry people.
Why don't we use that as a landmark?
Who can? When we wanted cheap stuff, we'd get the Dirty 30. I mean, that's where that phrase comes from. But we weren't into that kind of stuff. We had even we had even worse taste than that. We would get what is known as the steel meal. I will not elaborate on that.
Target's a target. Follow my lead.
Yeah, Gumby's Pokey Sticks. We used to get those all the time. We felt very saucy. Like I said, we unironically in my circles we used to be our cheap beverage of choice was Steel Reserve. I don't recommend that. Yeah, it tastes like paint thinner. It pretty much is paint thinner, so the taste is appropriate.
Look at us. Pulseless sea, using a Sanctum fallacy to tell where we're going. Sort of strange.
Not really. We've relied on them our whole lives. The food we eat, the light and water, it's all from the Fal'Cie. You know, I think Cocoon was really built for them.
I don't drink beer or pretend it's one.
We're
I
just leeches.
really can't. So, and I never drank it back then either. So,
They protect us, nurture us, and take care of, well, normal people. They treat us like we're special.
I don't really have any thoughts on
Almost
PBR.
like Like we're pets.
Like pets.
Like lassie.
To them, we are just pets.
Winter, again, wine is not keto.
Now it makes sense.
But you can do like low carb versions. I do like Pinot Gris, Chardonnay. I like very dry white wines.
I was born into a Fal'Cie.
Sif, how you doing? Thank you so much for the
Raised
sub.
on a Fal'Cie leash. It was the only life I knew how.
I don't care for red wine much. I do like a lot of different white wines.
I was completely lost. Without a master to follow.
But it's pretty not compatible with keto.
Had no purpose. Hope. Listen to me.
Like some of the really dry white wines are very low carb count, but it would still have to be, you have to be still very conscious of that.
From me. My future. My dreams. I didn't want to think. So I fought instead. As long as I was fighting, nothing else was.
We are who can. We are old and
I was
wise.
running away. And you, Hope.
Yes, if many spirits are, and they also make. As recent years, as people are becoming more carb conscious across the board, keto or not, stuff like Trulies, Bud Seltzer, White Claws, those are all keto.
No! You told me to
And then a lot of like core spirits are also keto.
What?
Yeah.
You can't do this. You can't just build something up like that, then abandon me.
I won't abandon you. I won't.
Yeah, like I said, most of the core spirits, as long as you're not getting it like, sugared.
I can't just throw in the towel.
All right, we're doing our last commercial break. Well, it's not a commercial break. Our last break for the night here. We will have a stream raid. I'm going to link you the 2 places I used to get late night food from. I wonder if they still have the Italian nachos on the menu there. I wonder if the place is still there. I know one of the places is. Wow, it's still there. Do they still have the Italian nachos? I mean, I used to order them all the time. I imagine they were pretty popular. Oh my god, it looks like they got rid of them. I don't believe it. They did. Wait, they have like the regular nachos now and not the Italian nachos? This is sacrilege! This cannot stand. Maybe we can go find an old menu. Anyway, here's the place where we used to go. That's the place where I used to have the Italian nachos every night, which doesn't appear to be on the menu anymore. And then... this place... oh, it just closed. They closed in 2019. No! This place was great. We used to get stuff from here all the time. Old Chicago has Italian nachos? Well, of course. Well, that's not the old nachos. I'm sure they do, right? But I'm trying to give you the Italian nachos that I had. Which it looks like aren't there anymore. I guess here is the recipe, though, for the old Chicago Italian nachos, but... which is pretty similar. There's obviously variants on that for wherever you're going to get them, but... I can't believe they got rid of the Italian nachos for classic nachos there. That is... not cool. Hey, Goldie, thank you for coming. I appreciate it immensely, and I hope you have a great one. Maybe we'll see you again, yeah? Yeah, I remember when we used to have Polaroid cameras at parties. You believe that? Nobody had cell phones at any of the parties I went to. What made them different from the 3G? They weren't not. They were like what I posted in chat, Salty. They were Italian nachos. They weren't classic nachos. Well, yeah, I'm gonna see everyone. I mean, we're streaming at GI tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you there.
Follow my lead.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, East Lansing was my home for many years. I lived in the dorms and in a house.
So what do we do now? We're Lassie, ticking time bombs, enemies of Cocoon. If we can't follow the plan, do we just lay down and die?
I didn't mean we should give up.
Then what battles do we fight? And against who? Tell me that.
Yes, Salty, that is a classic nacho combo. That is regular nachos.
Right.
Those are not
I don't
Italian
know
nachos
yet.
at all.
But I do know we can't lose hope.
Here's an example of Italian nachos.
Hope? There is no hope. Not for Lassie.
There's you.
They've apparently removed the Italian nachos from their menu
Not who I am.
over the
just like
the 20 years since I've been there.
My parents died. I had to be strong for Sarah, so I thought I needed to forget my past. And I became Lightning.
Like, those are just
I thought
nachos.
that by changing my name, I could change who I was. I was just a kid. Lightning. It flashes bright, then fades away.
Oh, very, very
It can't
profound.
protect. It only destroys. Sarah tried to tell me, but I wouldn't listen.
We didn't listen.
There you are.
If you really are Lassie, it's my job to deal with you.
Typical.
I threatened her.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Oh, it's so good, Big Boss. I
Sorry.
can barely stand it.
Held up.
Where
We didn't
have
listen.
you been?
I'm really late, huh?
The only one who believed her was Snow.
Don't say it! Don't say his name.
Yeah, don't say his name. We're gonna go Pulse Lassie,
Brings everything
Lassie,
back.
Lassie.
I keep playing
D.
in my head. What happened to her? And then I see his stupid face and he's smiling. How can he smile when she's dead?
We didn't listen.
I know. There's nothing I can do about it. I hate knowing that. No matter what happens, she's not coming back.
I mean, mozzarella.
When I was
We use
fighting,
mozzarella on everything. I mean, that's
There's no time
one of
to
my
think
favorite
about it.
cheeses.
It felt good just to give in.
Although I gotta tell you that cheese I linked in
Now
Discord today, you should really try it.
Start talking about hope.
Especially if you're doing keto. You can just eat one of those for like a full meal.
I'm sorry.
Now you might not want all that cheese, but it works.
It's my fault.
Get a little spicy sauce with it. Can a pizza have too many toppings? Yeah, I think so.
Let's go!
Yes, Big Boss. Are you loving it? Are you freaking loving it? But yeah, I mean, ostensibly, if you put too many toppings on a pizza, you know,
Follow my lead.
it would eventually just become not much of a pizza at all. It'd become a bunch of ingredients, right?
Let's go.
Typically, you're looking for complementary flavor profiles. I don't think I've ever had crab on pizza, but I'm sold hard on pickles. I put them on all kinds of pizza now. Baby Pan Pan.
Talk to your dad.
What? Why?
Fighting without hope is no way to live.
Oh, I get it. His name is Hope.
It's just a way to die.
Wow, that was really clever.
I want you to find the hope you were named
Salty
for.
one, I only eat at one pizza place in the cities, period. Okay,
Staying
Pizza
alive,
Luce
I can
now and
help
then,
you
but
But I can't.
when I ate pizza, the only place that I would ever
can't
go
give
is
you
Black Sheep,
hope.
period.
If you go to see your father,
You think meeting my dad will...
Black Sheep has
will make
incredible
anything
pizza.
better?
I cannot recommend it enough.
He's never listened to a word I've said. He's just... He'll never believe all this Lassie stuff.
Cannot recommend it
Snow
strongly
believed
enough.
Sarah, didn't he?
yeah.
I mean, Salty, that does sound really good, actually. I would try that, Salty, for sure.
In a recently convened emergency conference, the Sanctum announced that the
But I would also say, like, you know, that's a specialty item. I'm talking about pickles on regular pizza, standard builds, standard loadouts. That's an all-in kind of pizza, and I like it. They don't for this one. You do it right, it's like having a slice of a pepperoni thing, kind of. You do them in really thin slices, and they add a little bit of zip to it. A lot of zip, actually.
They aren't people.
Oh god, no! Caramelized onions on nothing, nothing. I don't want them anywhere near my food.
I'll keep him busy.
But
you survive.
We need to have Hope survive. Get it? Jesus, that's smart.
People love to talk about how crappy the today, but it wasn't always that way. Fresh, hungry, bread, cheese, and
That's some crowd.
tomatoes.
Gonna need a plan.
It was often seen
Since
as the
when have
pinnacle
heroes
of a
ever needed
meal.
plans?
In a different era. It was a bit more watery. the McDonald's fries to the Pizza Hut to the crayons in the box. I don't understand today. The mass crass commercialism.
It's him!
You know, in a way, that Pizza Hut thing is a lot like Final Fantasy.
Take us out!
Who can? It's best not to ask questions. We got the motorcycle summon a while ago.
Lightning!
That's true. Sure. What Shrouded says is correct.
Take care of him.
The summons are actually Transformers in this game.
No, you don't understand. Sarah's all right. She'll turn back.
It's kind of funny that way.
Take care of Hope.
Wait!
And then there were three.
They're here! Hold it! Gotta go.
So how you been?
One's down! Take cover! I got this one.
Get him, Snow. Oh, I'm gonna gestalt on him. I think Nomura just likes motorcycles a lot.
That's it! Cool him off!
In fact, I'm pretty sure that explains a lot.
Way to go.
No, not tonight, Winter. We had our Dirty 30 before the stream this time.
Shiva!
It's a good song. I'm not. You know what, Salty? Listen. For all the trash I talk about this game, which is plenty. I certainly can't diss the soundtrack.
What's up?
Where have you been?
The OST is hype.
Wait, what?
Azelle, have a wonderful night. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Not Psycho.
We will, of course, be streaming tomorrow as well.
His name is Rains. He said he'd lend us Lassie a hand. So now, your hero is back.
Why would the army help us? That doesn't make sense.
Yes, this definitely solidified Final Fantasy's Final Fantasy as a cinematic experience.
Come on.
I mean, we were already going there, but oh, great. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it, Pretend this one, but it's not a playstyle that I enjoy. It's not a the style I enjoy is its more gameplay focused origins. Well, I think the cinematics are a core part of the series at this point. So that will still be a thing, for sure. Now, it's about how they do the gameplay, though, that will matter. I don't know if it keeps track of how many 5-star battles we've done. I think their cinematic presentation at this point is a core pillar of the franchise. I don't think they're going back on that ever. Now, you know, there are other areas to improve upon, right? So, we'll see what happens. I do think Final Fantasy XVI will absolutely have really, really big showcase cinematic set pieces. It's about whether they can get the rest right. I don't care if they get the cinematics right or wrong. Gameplay is number one for me, you know, always. That's very good, Dr. Mons. Very good. I hope you spent a lot of time thinking about that one. Yeah, killing Chaos was the thing, wasn't it? Yeah, Barry. I'm curious about 16, but as I've probably mentioned, I think I approach it with some degree of trepidation. Again, I mean, my thoughts on 15 are well known. I didn't like it at all. I don't have any reason to believe that 16 will be, like, you know, the turnaround for it, but it'd be nice. I'd be happy if it was.
Nothing to worry about.
I think, you know, Final Fantasy has gone in a different direction since the early beginnings that you know that I'm a big champion for.
You see that?
And that's okay, you know? I don't have to like the new game. I do hope people that will like it though.
How about this? Thanks, partner. It's me you want. Later.
They might go with something like that, Barry. It depends.
How about this?
I'm definitely curious to see where they take that game. And see, that's the thing, Barry. Just because I didn't like 15 does not mean you can't like 15.
How about this?
Or 13, or even 12. The only one you're not allowed to like is 2. And all the bravest, obviously. But you can like the stuff that you want, and I can like the stuff that I want. And I think this franchise, well, it's a very important one to me, left me behind a long time ago.
I have to get stuck with
And that is also okay. I can go okay boomer somewhere, you know, while people enjoy it.
How about this?
It will not have that, Big Boss. At least what we've seen so far of that game does not show that it does have it. I mean, I think the paradigm system is ridiculous, but it's just a way to make it pretend that the combat is active. After 12 played itself, this was sort of a, in my opinion, this is kind of a response to keep the player active and engaged. I thought, listen, we already played through 12, the replays on the YouTube. We played the Zodiac Age. That did change some things, yeah. The thing I really liked from that version of the game was obviously the increased the optional combat speed ups. That was great. With 16x speed, we were able to get some of our grinding done when we wanted to, with extreme ease. Yeah, classic turn-based JRPGs are still getting made. I wish we had sort of one that was a happy medium, though. Like, Bravely Default is literally just all it's all mechanics. There's nothing else.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Which, you know, does scratch an itch.
How about this? Oh, follow my lead. Thanks, partner. It's all about teamwork.
Yeah, Persona's really good. I like Persona.
How about this?
Persona!
How about this?
You know, I think that would be great for this one. Try new things. They gotta be careful with that, though, right? They take a huge risk. I don't think they'll do that. DQ is too much of a sacred cow. I don't think they'll do that.
Time to switch, kiddo.
I think that would be wild and super cool if they gave it a shot.
Just too easy.
I don't think they do that with that IP. And I'm really excited about the HD remake too, for 3. Hopefully we'll have some fun with that.
What am I doing?
Which I believe is still scheduled for this year. Okay, are we gonna go save point here sometime?
This is just a part of Operation Nora. Just waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, again, I don't think that they would go for an action combat for DQ, but
we fight and we survive.
maybe. I've enjoyed some DQ offshoots over the years. Yeah, this is the capital from Elden Ring. You're not wrong. I mean, you know, one game that I like quite a bit that is not talked about a whole lot was, you know, Dragon Quest Monsters. For the Game Boy. It was basically like Dragon Quest Pokemon. No, that I said so many nasty things about the DQ mobile game. Like, I have no patience for that kind of crap anymore.
How about this? It's all about teamwork.
What an awful way to use the IP. Not surprising, mind you. You know, any powerful IP eventually gets leveraged into a mobile game. Like All the Bravest, for instance.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Eventually somebody realizes, hey, people really like this thing. Let's turn it into a mobile loot box.
It's all about teamwork.
Favorite mainline DQ? Oh boy. 8.
Thanks, Hope. Time to switch, kiddo. It's all about teamwork.
I mean, you got lots of good choices.
How about this? Thanks, partner. Hope, follow my lead.
Yeah, we don't know that yet, Koshi.
How about this?
I'm sure they'll have some gems in there for us.
How about this? Time to switch, kiddo. Hope, follow my
Yeah,
lead.
I'm sure they'll have some good stuff in there. Who knows how much? Like, maybe we'll get the original Silent Hill in there. That'd be fun. Probably the only way to stream it as well, right? We'll see.
I think we're almost there.
Yeah, that would be all. Pretendist one, I would love to play both those on stream. Heck, I'd even play Parasite Eve 2. Parasite Eve is I really want them to Parasite Eve remake. That would be incredible. You know, Resident Evil 2 style, completely redo the thing. Now that was a cool IP. All right, we are wrapping things up for the night here. I hope everyone had a great time. I hope to see you all again. No, we don't always play the closing. You don't need to play closing bell every time we close the stream, okay? It's great having y'all here. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, Parasite Eve remake would be really... I would be surprised if they hadn't already considered that. Like, if they were willing to consider RE2, there's had to have been conversations about Parasite Eve. That game's a classic. Seriously. Such a unique combination of mechanics for that one. Enjoy, Koshi. Oh, I think we got him. Ending on a win. Pretty nice. All right, fam. We will see you next time. Mad appreciation. Later.
It has to be.